Today I want to share truth with you guys. In Matthew 6:33 through 34, it highlights these verses, but what I want you to realize about this chapter, starting in verse 25, God begins to talk to his disciples about worrying. And his assurance to the disciples is, don't worry about tomorrow. And as you read through that chapter and these verses in 25 leading up to 33 and 34, you hear Jesus telling his disciples, nature doesn't worry about whether or not it's going to be fed. Nature doesn't worry about whether or not the next day is going to have everything it needs to continue. So how much more as we as his Christians, as his believers, as his sons and daughters, should we be worried? None, right? Because if that's what nature does, who he gave us dominion over, wouldn't his own sons and daughters that he gave his son for not have to worry? So in verses 33 through 34 it says, but seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be provided for you. Therefore, don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble for its own. He's not suggesting, if you think so, don't worry about it. Hey, if you're comfortable, don't worry about it. He's commanding his people, don't worry about tomorrow, because what you're facing today has enough. You're going to make enough out of it. But if you seek first me, if you seek first my righteousness, our relationship together first, then all the worries that you have are going to disappear, because you realize you're not the source and you never were the source. I'm the source. So seek first me and my kingdom, and everything that you need will be given unto you, because you're surrendering. You're at a point where it's not about you, it's about God. And so in such a time as this, he's saying, just spend the time that you have while you're at home, seek me. And if you have worry, if you have questions about what's going to happen or what is it going to look like, you don't need those questions, because God's in control.